Wednesday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Wednesday. I'm your meteorologist, Jeff Peterson, and let's go on and talk about the weather for your Wednesday evening going to your future. But first, just want to give a huge congratulations, a huge congratulations for everyone for making it through halfway through the week. Made it halfway through the week. Just got Thursday and Friday to go, and we will be there to the weekend. So, only just got to get through these only these 2 days left. But first, before we get into that, let's talk about the weather for South Carolina and for some other regions, obviously. If you have not hit the like button or the subscribe button yet, make sure you go and do so. Also, make sure you go and hit the share button as well. As we're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We're at 430 right now. 430 right now. So let's go on now and talk with the recorded audience. For the people who could not be here to the live stream tonight, still appreciated. Switch it over to here real quick, and then we can start. Good Wednesday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Wednesday. I am your meteorologist, Jeff Peterson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Wednesday evening going into your future. Now, looking at the radar right now, we do have some storms going on right now through Glen Springs, Jonesville, as well as near Union. We also do have some storms going through Seneca right now, as well as Newry, Clemson, and Central South Carolina as well. As we go on and continue on over here to the MRMS, we're going to go on to the winter weather. We do have some rain going on right now, some severe weather, possibly even a tornado outbreak going on right now in western Tennessee, as well as near Missouri, southern Illinois, Arkansas as well. I mean, we've had multiple destructive and life-threatening tornadoes. I've known some towns that took some direct hits inside of western Tennessee, Arkansas, Missouri, as well as Illinois. I know Illinois has had some tornadoes. Indiana has had some tornadoes as well, and even Wisconsin had a tornado as well. If you know anybody inside of those regions, let them know. They probably know, but just check on them and make sure that everything's all right to where they are. But moving on up here to the northeast, we do have some snow going on still in New York, as well as Vermont, New Hampshire, as well as some rain. Also, we do have some snow in the Dakotas, as well as Minnesota, and then some rain with some snow going on inside the pretty much all throughout the west, all scattered. Here is your cloud cover. Cloud cover right now is showing. We can go in and get it up real quick. Here it is. Cloud cover is showing some pretty much throughout the state, scattered cloud cover going on. There are a couple of areas that are clear. Also just some low clouds over there towards Myrtle Beach with fog possible tonight. Same thing like it was yesterday and last night. And early this morning, fog is possible again tonight. Here is your cloud cover for the future as you go on and push this forward. Just right now, it's looking like cloud cover is going to increase as we go into like the next 12 hours or so. And even as we get into around the afternoon hours tomorrow as well. It's still looking like that it could be cloudy. Cloud cover could try to get up a little bit and try not to be so dense, but still it's looking like that cloud cover will be pretty persistent. And then if you look at your current temperature, 73 in Columbia as well as 68 in Greenville, 71 in Rock Hill as well as 70, that is 73 in Bennettsville, 71 in Marion as well as 70 in Conway and Myrtle Beach, 70 in Georgetown and Allendale as well as 71 in Moncks Corner, 71 in Somerville as well as 70 inside of Charleston, even 70 near North Myrtle Beach, 68 in Anderson as well as 68 in McCormick, 73 in Aiken as well as 76 in Barnwell as well. Here's your low temperatures for tonight: 62 in Greenville, as well as 63 in Spartanburg, 64 inside of Anderson, as well as 65 in Greenwood, 66 in Newberry, as well as 67 in Winsboro, 69 in Columbia, as well as 67 in Aiken and Barnwell, 68 in Orangeburg, 65 in Walterboro, as well as Moncks Corner, 66 in Kingstree, 66 in Georgetown and Myrtle Beach, as well as 68 in Florence, Dillon as well. Here is your forecast precipitation for the next 24 hours or so. 100th of an inch to a 10th of an inch possible inside of Greenville, Spartanburg, as well as Rock Hill, Lawrence, Anderson, and Greenwood as well inside of that 100th of an inch to a 10th of an inch region. And then we also do have a 10th of an inch to a quarter of an inch possible for some regions up there inside of Oconee County, northern Greenville County, as well as northern Pickens County, and then maybe even a quarter of an inch to a half an inch possible right there on the border of South Carolina and North Carolina. Maybe an isolated maybe 3/4 of an inch possible right there on the direct border of South Carolina and North Carolina. Now continuing on to the SBC tonight. Thunderstorms are possible. Rock Hill, Columbia, Florence, Aiken, Greenville, Spartanburg. If a shower does get going, the ingredients are there for a thunderstorm, so please make sure that you're watching for that tonight. As thunderstorms are already going on, we just talked about Clemson getting some thunderstorms, Seneca getting some thunderstorms up there towards Union, getting some thunderstorms as well. So areas are already getting it. And those thunderstorms as well could probably produce, it's probably producing winds right now, possibly up to 40 to 50 miles per hour right now, as special weather statements are out right now for places now like 6 Mile and up there towards Jonesville as well. And even as you move into tomorrow as well, still that thunderstorm risk still remains for Thursday, April the 3rd, through Greenville and Spartanburg. But as we get into Friday, April the 4th, no thunderstorms are expected for South Carolina. But now, we do have to talk about excessive rainfall. As you go on and look into tonight, nothing for tonight, nothing for tomorrow, nothing for Thursday nor Friday, nothing for Saturday, but Sunday. A marginal risk of excessive rainfall is in effect for Greenville, Anderson, Greenwood, Columbia, Sumter, Florence, even Rock Hill, as well as Aiken. And just look at it ending pretty much kind of like in like a straight line as well, cutting off near Bamberg, and even near Dillon as well. So that's a 5% risk for some flash flooding on Sunday for these northern regions. It could expand, could shrink, just determines on what happens with the models over the next day or two or so. Now let's go on and talk about severe weather. Severe weather. Severe weather is right now. It's looking like it's possible. Even as we go all the way into, let's see, that is Sunday, April the 6th. So the same day that we have the excessive rainfall, the marginal risk. We have this slight risk of excessive rainfall that's in effect for Aiken, as well as going into Allendale, even going into Greenwood, as well as McCormick County, going all the way up into Anderson County as well for Sunday, April the 6th. So this could probably expand. Again, this is only the slight risk, so the marginal risk will obviously be around this. So probably more areas will be under severe weather as we go into Sunday, unless a major change happens. But right now, severe weather is looking possible for places like Aiken. So now let's go on and talk about our short-term future, just like the next 48 hours or so, just to see what is going on. So going on over here towards the 18Z, I know they've been having some technical difficulties, obviously, with all the severe weather going on. I don't know if that's messing with it or what's quite going on, but I know there's been some technical difficulties with the models and all that kind of stuff, so hopefully nothing happens. But as you go on and continue this forward, you can see around 10, 11 p.m., showers, downpours, thunderstorms still going to continue. As you go all the way to around 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning is finally when all those showers will move out. But don't worry, because right back at it around 6 to 7 o'clock in the morning, showers, downpours continuing up there in the upstate. Upstate just getting the majority of the rain, while the Midlands, Low Country, and the PD region have fun with no rain. But then the Midlands still have a little chance for showers as you get to around 2 to 3 p.m. But after that, it's going to be out of here. Upstate still going to be receiving it all the way to around 4 p.m. And then 6 p.m., some thunderstorms are possible again. And then just continuing all the way through around 10 to 11 p.m. Still inside the upstate, just rain really favoring the upstate as we go through the next 37 hours or so. And if you look at total precipitation, you can clearly see the difference. Now, this goes from 3 p.m. today, so some of this rain that you're going to see here already happened. But, I mean, you can really see how it just favors the upstate in terms of rainfall up to some places even seeing an inch. Again, this is only one model run, but this also, and it also includes Summit today. But it really does favor the upstate a lot in terms of shower and downpour activity. So that's the short term for at least like the next 35 hours or so. So let's go on now and talk about the long term future. And we'll also talk about our heat wave concerns or major warm up. We talked about this earlier this week, but it's imminent now. It's tomorrow, or as early as tomorrow. We're gonna start seeing temperatures in the 90s, possibly our first 90 of the year. So tomorrow. So I'll show that in just a second. But first, let's talk about our rain for the future. And you can just see the scattered shower downpour activity. And as you continue on, April the 6th, April the 7th, you can see the severe weather that's going to try and push through. Then maybe some more rainfall, April the 10th. Maybe it could be a big system there, bringing some excessive rainfall, probably around April the 10th and the 11th. High pressure takes over. You're just seeing this nice weather all the way through April the 17th. The 18th and the 19th comes around, and that's just too far out to talk about. So overall, just looking at these two big systems, April the 7th and then April the 10th / the 11th. And then after that, that's all you're really looking at. But now let's go on and talk about the potential warm-up. So first, you can look at anomalies first. You can see obviously the warm-up that's going on. And we're going to be much above average with temperatures as you go all the way through April the 7th. But then the cold front will push in. It will be significantly cooler next week, though. It won't be like this next week. But even after that, going around April the 17th and the 18th, that's still that heat wave-esque activity might try to come back. But now let's go and show the temperatures for the days as well, because I do want to show that. But going on to tomorrow, Thursday, 90 starting to start in Columbia, 89 near Camden, and even going into the high 70s probably as our lowest high temperature. Then as you go into Friday, look at Friday. Friday's looking like probably the hottest day out of all of the days, with highs up to around 91 in Orangeburg, 92 in Columbia, as well as 91 in Camden. As well as you go to Saturday potentially could try to be even hotter. 93 in Columbia, 92 in Camden, down near the 80s near the coastal regions as well, probably being the lowest of the high temperatures. And then as you go into Sunday is still looking like a pretty hot day in the low 90s still. And then going into we already talked about Sunday. Monday, when the cold front passes, we'll start to see those high temperatures go back down into the 70s and not inside of the 90s anymore. And that's pretty much it. In terms of that, let's talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience has to say for tonight. Trail says, hi, Joseph, hello to you. Beautiful day. It was a great day today. Mr. Oliver says, good evening. The weather played with my emotions today. It looked like it was going to rain. Glad that it didn't. Actually, from where I was, it actually was a little shower for about like a good 2 to 3 minutes. And it was it wasn't nothing to accumulate, but it was something that definitely impacted people. Were surprised that it was raining. I was surprised that it was raining because it was not on the forecast at all. I know some models had it up there that it could potentially, but overall it was not really expected that much. I finally saw it at around 1 p.m. to where it was like, oh yeah, 30% chance has been added. And I'm like, oh, okay. And it ended up verifying. So that was interesting. Mr. Anthony says, good evening to you. And then my cousin Cheryl says, good evening, meteorologist. Hope all is well. I'm at work. I'm listening. Hope you had a wonderful day today. You have you do good work. I love you, Cheryl. Thank you so much for that message. And thank you so much for all the comments that you put on the videos and the live streams as well. And that's it. I don't see anything else. So let's talk about San Antonio, Raleigh, and then Philadelphia. So low temperatures tonight inside of San Antonio's around 73. High temperatures tomorrow 91 with low temperatures tomorrow at 74. No precipitation is expected. No precipitation is expected throughout the next 24 hours or so. Here in Raleigh, low temperatures tonight 66, high temperatures tomorrow 86, with low temperatures tomorrow night at 67. There's a slight chance of rain tonight, with again another slight chance of rain going into tomorrow during the day, and then 80% chance as you go into the nighttime hours tomorrow night. So it will definitely be raining in Raleigh tomorrow night. And then in Philadelphia, low temperatures tonight 47, high temperatures tomorrow at 76, and low temperatures tomorrow night at 59. Precipitation tonight, there's a slight chance of rain, and then tomorrow during the day there's a chance of rain, and during the nighttime hours it will for sure rain tomorrow night. Now talking about the crazy score. The crazy score for South Carolina is now looking at a 22. I'm not going live, obviously. That's in the mild category, slightly breezy or cloudy, but no major concerns. And that's mainly for fog. I mean, again, fog possible tonight, with obviously some rain and some thunderstorms going on. And obviously, stuff still going on inside the upstate as well, in terms of some storms up there. So right now it's at a 22. No major concerns, but still watch for the storms up there, and then fog concerns as you go into tonight into tomorrow. And other than that, one more thing we have to talk about, and then we'll be out of here for tonight. In terms of wildfires, first off, there is still not really much to say. Things are still the same. We still do have the Carolina Forest wildfire obviously still going on. 85% contained, has not changed at all. As you go on up here towards Pickens County, 91% contained. Yes, you heard that correctly. It is 91% contained. That thing is actually getting contained faster than the Carolina Forest. This one might in Pickens County that started not too long ago, and the Carolina Forest one has obviously started. Like I don't even know. It's been like a month now, I believe, or close to. Still going on, and the Pickens County one might be done earlier before Carolina Forest down there in Horry County, and then Greenville at 99%. And this one started even after Pickens County, I believe. But it is definitely it's bigger than the Carolina Forest one. This one is significantly bigger in Pickens County as well, so that's interesting. With 13,210 acres. And the one down here in Horry County only has 2,059. So that's interesting. And then finally, what's going on throughout the entire U.S.? There obviously is a lot going on. A tornado outbreak is going on as we speak, going all the way into tonight into parts of the lower Mississippi Valley, into the Mid-South and lower Ohio Valley. Numerous tornadoes along with multiple long-track EF3 plus tornadoes appear likely. A multi-day potential historic heavy rainfall event may produce catastrophic and life-threatening flooding today through Saturday from the Ozarks into the Ohio River Valley. If you know anybody, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, Western Tennessee, let them know. Severe weather still going on, as well as life-threatening excessive rainfall, potentially deadly flooding possible going into tomorrow. And other than that, maybe some winter weather going on up there in southern North Dakota and Minnesota, up there in southern Northeast, critical fire weather inside the West, some windy conditions going all the way down to Louisiana and southeastern Texas, as well as Alabama. And then our heat wave down here inside the South going into Georgia, obviously both Carolinas, and then Florida, most likely as well. Let me check the chat one more time, seeing if I'm missing anything. I don't think so. So we're going to go on and end this for tonight. If you have not hit the like button, subscribe button, or the share button, make sure you go and do so. We're at 430 subscribers, trying to get to 500. And I will be back tomorrow morning with your Thursday morning forecast update. Make sure that you're there here tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about the drought update.
bang, bang. I love the way you walk, and I love the way you talk. When you walk that walk, and you talk that talk, you knocks me out off of my feet. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. How, 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 how. How, 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 how. Hey, hey. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. I love the way you walk. I love the way you talk. When you walk that walk and talk that talk, you knocks me out off my feet. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang.
Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you right down off of your feet. How, 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 how.
Hey, hey.